What's up, what it do, confessors? Happy Monday, Mayhem Monday. Thanks for coming in and chilling with us this evening. This nice, fine, cold evening over here on the east side up in Michigan. I don't know about y'all, but it is January 8th, 2024. We are officially in the second week of 2024. And I'm nervous and scared because from what we got from the first week, I don't know how I'm going to deal with the rest of the year. But we've got two episodes to get through tonight. So allow me to bring up my lovely co-host, the one and only Miss Dita, aka Christina Boy. Hey, boo, hey.
Hey.
How you doing?
Girl, I'm
What's
trying to
red
say,
on tonight? Is you feeling? Is you
man,
feeling?
I'm like, it's cold here too.
I know I need to be having a sweater on. Sweater weather. Sweater
We,
weather.
let's
Hold on,
see.
actually, I
We
got
we
mine.
sitting at a cool 40 degrees right now with a low of 33.
Let me put on my Southern Anarchy hoodie. Shit, fuck this shit. It's cold in here. My goodness. Okay. Okay, let's take care of a little business first because we know what it do up in here. If you are under the age of 18, you have to go. But I would appreciate you like on the way out and tell your mama, your daddy, and your auntie, and your big brother, your big sister that we on and chilling, okay? And you can catch the replay on that note. But if you are 18 and older, you can stay and play and get into some playings with the grown folks. Now, I don't know what my problem has been lately, but I have been forgetting to get a little boogie. Okay, shake that off, shake that off. And one more item of business disclaimer. This channel does not promote violence, bullying, or hate. Everything said in this video is public knowledge and or allegedly. This video is for entertainment purposes only. We go slowly off of what we see on the show and have heard on social media. What we are talking about tonight is a completely fictional scripted show. None of this is real. So, trigger warning anyway for this whole entire season.
Amen.
Okay? This whole entire season. Because this whole entire season is going to have you like.
What the entire beep?
Because Jax is on one and he spared no time showing us from the very beginning. Now, the season starts off with Jax choosing violence, and he's in jail, of course, and you see him having this guy on the floor just wailing on him to the point where he's just knocked unconscious, and then he rips his teeth out of his mouth and gives them as a gift to a certain guy in prison. Now, this guy, who is played by the one and only Marilyn Manson, my goodness, they couldn't get a better person than that. You're gonna see quite a few celebrities actually in the last season. A lot of celebrities did watch this show, which really makes me upset why it didn't get the recognition it should have, when it should have won many awards, I believe, in my opinion. But our first guest that we see is Marilyn Manson. He's the guy who is the guy in prison that Jackson needs to sit down with and have a conversation with. And he will not sit down and have a conversation with anyone unless they're serious. So Jax did what he had to do, and he wrung this man's teeth, which is his snitch, who was going to be snitching on his crew. And Jax made sure that he won't be saying anything for a very long time. So he earned that sit down. So he's in doing his thing. Let me see what the things say, because I'm like,
Girl, it was wild.
yeah, to Ron Tully, Marilyn Manson, third in line with the Aryan Brotherhood, saying he wants to clear the air between their club. Tully asked about the slaughter at Gerber Ranch, which the SOA were responsible for it, but Jax says he heard it was internal. Jax knows that the brown and yellow are pulling together on the streets, and that once Tully gets to Stockton, Hay decide if he needs help, he should look at black. So he's trying to get everything set in place still. Jackson's still trying to do what he's trying to do, even though he is sitting here heartbroken and devastated and a widower at this point, and all he wants is revenge.
And
so what I mean, at this point, just at this point, how did you view Jax? How did you feel for Jax at this point? Like, did you feel that, man,
Jackson
he bought this on himself because
we after 6 minutes. He didn't lost his motherfucking mind. Okay. I don't think he brought anything on himself because his mama's trash.
She's straight trash. And speaking of trash, Gemma is going around paranoid as fuck because she know what she did, and someone knows her secret, and that is Juice. Now she got Juice hiding out at Wendy's apartment, but Wendy just came home from rehab. She come home, she see her apartment all nice and clean, neat. I mean, to the neat of the point where he got the cabinets neat like the nigga and Sleeping with the Enemy. I'm like, God damn. See, if I ever see, that's why I will never ever be with a man who does that because of that movie. I swear to goodness. That is the creepiest shit ever.
I swear, if you organize in your cabinets like that, it's only one, and you a man, there's only one or two things: you gay or you a serial killer.
Thank you very much. It's one under two, and there's nothing in between. There ain't no gray area, and it's not up for discussion. Do you hear me? Okay. And so, I mean, that's just creepy. Like, who got time to do that? I mean, I understand, but that's a different type of mindset. I cannot. That is too straight and narrow for me. So he comes through and she sees him there and he spills the beans to her, basically. Like, yeah, not all of it, of course. He just said,
not all of it, of course.
And if they find me, they gonna snatch my ass. Look, you can say his black ass was his daddy black. They gonna snatch my black ass.
And show would.
And show the fuck would. Look like they were waiting to snatch. But it's for Gemma's doing it for her also. Because, at this point, Jax just found out Juice betrayed him. So he just trying to get back in good with him every which way, shape, or form. Because, nigga, you don't already betrayed him. You lucky you alive now.
Very lucky.
And if it was up to Chips, you probably wouldn't be. Because Chips wasn't having it. That's why Chips whooped your ass. Because he couldn't do nothing about the fact that Jax saved him because Jack's the president. So he just whooped his ass. He hugged him afterward. But he deserved that ass whooping. Point blank, period. And I didn't expect that. I would have expected it to be the other way around. Because through the first 6 seasons, I felt like Chips has always been more level-headed than Jax. Because Jax always doing some fuckboy type shit. And not just in the facts of just women. But Jax always been some fuckboy shit. Well, and he's really had no choice since Clay, because Clay fucked it up for both of them, really. But oh my goodness, see, I'm traumatized. Yep, I'm traumatized. I just said the word fuck, and I immediately thought of mine. First of all, I just want to take this time to make a public service announcement. Anyone who is watching this and does watch this and watched last night's show, I apologize. We had a guest on our show, and she was quite outrageous, and that is the Mod Afro Mama. If you like that type of thing, go follow her.
She was quite I mean, the entire thing was quite entertaining.
No, my sister was like, y'all unhinged, but y'all was hilarious.
It was not something we normally did.
And she'll be back next week, so at least we are warned and we know what
Brace
to expect.
yourself.
Brace yourself for my Afro Mama, y'all. She was on 10. Hey, KK, all the way. Hey, beautiful. Okay. So
No.
so now what do we got going on? So let me show some pictures. I forget I got pictures. That's old. Where are my new ones? Oh God. So see, did I get any? Okay. There we go. We even see Nero. Nero is now spending time in cahoots with the Mayans. He's got business going on with them, and he's trying to actually be a bridge between the Suns and the Mayans, because they've always had bad blood. It's crazy. And so he's trying to get in good with them, and he's got, the biz lats. That seems like that's over because of everything that happened. And so now Nero's just at a point where, he's just trying to be cool.
He's Switzerland.
Yes. And you see T.O. T.O. is chilling with the Suns heavy now. T.O. is was the leader for the Grim Bastards, and so you see him hanging heavy. They're setting the tone for everything that's to happen, and I like that. And here goes Ron, played by Marilyn Manson. First time I've ever seen him with short hair. I don't know, did you ever remember the rumors that people were saying that Marilyn Manson used when younger, he was a boy, grew up, who was the boy from the best friend from Wonder Years? You ever watched Years?
I did watch the younger years. That was Fred Savage and some
best friend. Yep. That was his best friend.
They would say
that was Marilyn Manson. It wasn't true, but I actually thought it was, because shit. At that point, I didn't think to just go Google him and see what he looked like and stuff. So I just thought it was.
I mean, the way these child star actors be acting, I wouldn't put nothing past nobody, because he's definitely a weirdo.
That's what I'm saying. But Marilyn Manson make good music though. There's some songs of his I love.
I have never heard of one song.
Really? One of my favorites is Dope Show. Not because it's called, the word dope is in it. Hee hee ha ha. But and his remix of the hit classic song Tainted Love. Man.
Never heard nothing he ever touched.
Yeah. Well, the song Tainted Love, right? Someday I feel I've got to run away.
Yes, I know that song, but
well, when you're nice and drunk, listen to Tainted Love by Marilyn Manson. I'm telling you, it'll change your life.
Okay.
It's something different. But anywho, so here when Wendy and Juice bump into each other, I was thinking for a slight second, it's like, oh my goodness, are they about to, what with each other?
Oh, now that ain't gonna happen.
I mean, look, Tig and Gemma almost too.
Yeah, but what's her name? Wendy's still holding the torch for Jack. Her hoo-ha probably dried up than the Sahara Desert, waiting on him to come get her.
She's a woman though. She's a woman. She got needs.
Okay, well, she might have a vibrator, but she won't jack still.
He do. You gonna see her use it at some point on this season. Of course, it's the last season, but at some point, I do remember she's using a vibrator.
Lord Jesus, and see, I had forgot all about it. I was just
Or
being
maybe it was
sarcastic.
Sarah. Maybe it was both. But when I think about it, I
Maybe
could
it was
have
who?
Tara.
Tara
But
did it.
but I don't remember her using one at all since we've watched, so it must have not been her. It had to have been Wendy. Wendy's gonna use a vibrator at some point. Mm-hmm.
They could have kept that.
Yep. Sure the fuck is. And this scene was the first scene of Jax and Gemma together. Gemma is shook a booty.
Right.
Can you imagine being that scared of your own son?
Because she already knows. She already know the monster she created.
You know what? You ain't lied. You ain't lied there. You have not lied there.
She know exactly what Zach Zach Jax is capable of, because she created it.
Yes. And she is capable of the same damn thing. Period. So whatever, they always got a situation going on. So they got a situation going on with the blacks. And so they run into this crew. And this dude is in a freaking wheelchair. And he's talking shit to them when they roll up and everything, just acting like a complete asshole on wheels. You know what I'm saying? So they thought it'd be funny. You see Bobby going to get back on his bike. You see Tig standing by. And then you see guy, what's his name, which is my sister's favorite dude, goes and gets the chain, locks the chain to the back of this man's wheelchair, locks the other side to Bobby's motorcycle. Bobby takes off. And this man is just being dragged on the street within this chair. But I'm trying to figure out, did that chair have a seatbelt? Because how is he still in this chair?
I can't stand you.
No. Science, let's be real. Let's look at the facts. Let's be realistic. And let's have common sense. How is he still... Okay. That was a regular wheelchair. Do regular wheelchairs have some type of seatbelt on them?
I don't think any wheelchair really has a seatbelt on it. That's just me, though. But
exactly, I didn't think so either. Not in any parallel world universe I have lived in. So, therefore, how is this man still in this chair as it is being dragged? It don't make sense how this is happening, but it's happening, and they drug the hell out of him until they got what they needed. And when they got what they needed, they got more than what they bargained for. Now, couldn't take a picture of this, but they end up at some house because they talk about some pastor, this and this, something of the third. They come in the house, and I don't know what type of video was being made by these people.
Oh yeah, the Skankenstein.
I don't know what that was going on in that room, but she was definitely enjoying herself. The white boy, well, he was in a compromising position, and so was that black man, and then that other black man. It was too much going on. It was too much going on for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I figured I think I would need Tig to tell me, because I'm sure whatever was going on is something only Tig would understand with his sick ass. So I'm gonna need Tig to get back to me and let me know what the hell was going on in that room because
Well,
I
it
can't.
was a Frankenstein porno. That's what was going on.
That's no, thank you. I don't think I don't know why it's called that. What's Frankenstein got to do with this?
Girl, now you know this whole time they have been making pornos off weird ass names. Just like remember when August showed up and he said 12 inches of slave ain't filming until later on.
The names. The
Right.
names, the names, the names. Where do people come? I'm sure there is someone that just sits around all day getting high thinking of names for pornos.
Exactly.
I like that job. I could think of a few. Just saying. I'm just saying. So Jackson Patterson meet up and they're having this one-on-one and it gets to a point like she finally reveals something about herself personally. And of all her 20 years of working in the field, she has never done that to anyone. And he was like, why me? It's like, because I'm trying to connect to the motherfucker who was here 10 days ago, who had a fucking heart, basically, who was about that life on the right side of the game. But everything is gone since Tara left.
Right.
His mama don't took that from him. I mean, he don't even know his mama took that from him.
Man, let me tell you, it's about to be a wild ride when all this shit come out.
It's like once this happened, I remember when I was watching the last season, like, oh my God, how long is it gonna take for Jax to find out it was Gemma? How long is it gonna take? Oh my God, oh my God. I just couldn't wait. Like, I was on pins and needles every single Tuesday, waiting and waiting. Like, is this gonna be the episode? Is this gonna be the episode? Is this gonna be the episode? And it's crazy because Red Rose, which is the second to last episode where he finally does snatch Gemma, is my favorite episode out of the whole series. It's my favorite episode. That is just the best episode ever. Anyway,
And I am in agreement because I can't stand Gemma's bitch ass.
and yes, it's great because finally it is Gemma's demise and all. But also because it was just packed with so much drama from the beginning to the end. I mean, that was also the episode where he got Unster, and it was just one thing after another. But then also Green Sleeves was also my favorite, and I think that's the episode right before that, and that's when Abel overhears Gemma talking to Thomas that he snatched his mama. It's just it's just so much.
It's a damn shame. You worried about Juice snitching on you and it was your own kind.
It be your own grandkids. Ain't that messed up? Your own grandkids. Just sad. So so Jax meets up with Lynn because he's trying to get things going on between the Chinese and the blacks and all of this stuff. And so they get together, they meet up, they talk business. Jax invites his crew back to the Diosa and have some drinks, have a little fun with a couple of girls, all of that good stuff. Shake the devil off, get cool, get chill. And so they do. And when they do, this poor man was really at the wrong place at the wrong time.
With trifling ass Gemma.
A trifling ass Gemma. See, what Gemma is trying to do is trying to be a mother. But what I realized in this season during all of this, Gemma doesn't know how to.
Nope.
She doesn't know how to be a mother. So her thinking she's being a loving mother
No,
wants to help.
she wasn't being nobody's loving mama. She was trying to cover her motherfucking ass. That's
Yeah.
what that fucking was. She the only thing she was thinking about is she can kill two birds with one stone. Jackson will get revenge on the person that he thinks snatched Tara, and then she can get off because hopefully once he offs Mr. Chin, not well, yeah, Mr. Chin, that he will sense his quest to find out who killed his wife, and then if ain't nobody looking for it, then she'll be scot free. That only served her purposes. She didn't do none of this for Jax.
True that. So she trying to act like it though. And so what does she do? She goes up to this man. She tries talking to him and all of this shit, trying to get all this information. She wanted to. And this is the sickness of her. Like, I guess she felt like she was at least doing some type of right by at least picking a man who didn't have a family that was gonna miss him. Because when she got the information out of him that he didn't have a wife or kids, it was just him basically. Like, oh, okay, well, ain't nobody gonna miss you. I can do you and everything will be fine. That is her mindset. That is a scary ass mindset to have.
That's so sick individual.
She is sick. Just a sick, twisted bitch. And so with that, she gathers the troops and she's like, yeah, I was, picking up whatever, whoop whoop. I saw him in the car, he got out. I didn't know Tara was in the house, all of this shit. Like, you just now saying this? Like, really? That should have been a thing right there.
Right, that should have been a red flag right there.
Right fucking there.
Because right if you really gave a flying fuck, you would have been said something, and oh, you just now having a traumatized memory or whatever the hell is wrong with your ass. Oh, she worked my last nerve.
She's a twisted bitch. So then that's what happened. And that was the demise of that poor man. The way they did him.
Dirt.
And then her crazy self was just sitting in the kitchen, talking to Tara dead. I'm like, you are crazy. Talk about, sorry about that Wendy thing. I didn't see it coming, but hey, it's good for the boys. And I think she's serious and genuine. She really wants to. Bitch, who are you talking to? Who are you talking to?
She done lost her mind too.
And then she's like, okay, baby, good night. Like, here's a present for you. I'm going home. Have fun. Play safe. I'm out of here. I'll go. And she is sick. And that poor man. Sorry to that man. I don't even know that man.
Po little tink tink.
Po tink tink. And that was how episode 1 ended. So episode 2 rolls in and they rolling down the street and we meet the new sheriff in town basically. Now that Juice don't snatch Roosevelt because he was there when Gemma snatched Tara. So now we've got a new one in town and it's her. Now I remember her as Phoebe from Majestic Pizza, which is like one of my favorite movies. But you go see her fall and have this thing with chips and all of this stuff. Jury is back, y'all. We know that Jury is part of the first 9 and knows JT, grew up in like a very, 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 very close friend, one of JT's best friends. That's why I thought it was so messed up how he could do that to his to his sons.
Right. That's why I was confused.
That's why I want to read the thing to see if it makes any sense and if they say anything about it. Okay, toil and kill. Jackson wakes up alone, rises his face today. He sits in the kitchen, contemplates the spot where tears kill, blah, blah. What is this one? Okay. Waiting outside the warehouse, Lynn's apartment to ride Tig and Rat. Oh, yeah, when Tig and Rat was annoying each other in the car, they
oh my
took
God, he got so good. And then it was like, nice touch. That was hilarious as fuck.
And he was like, thanks. Like, he really thought that nice touch was genuine. Like, he was really thankful.
Well, I really think, I really think, Lord, what the fuck is his boy name? Tiggs was really appreciative that somebody was sick and fucking twisted and demented as much as he was.
Yes, happy is, but that's in a different type.
Oh yeah, because remember when he's like, man, we're running out of space or something.
Yeah, I know thousands of places to bury bodies.
Right, and Tibbs was like, I bet you do.
Bet you do. But remember back in the day when he said, you know why I like hanging out with you? Because between me and you, I'm not the fucked up one, or I'm the normal one, or some shit like that. Yes, they are both fucked up. Mm-hmm. Like, if they spend a little bit more time together, they would be best friends. And I don't think that's healthy.
No.
But yeah, so it says Tig and Rat annoy each other with various suggestions of what they might do to each other's mothers. At Wendy's place, Juice grabs a knife and goes to Unser in a bathroom. He cuts him free. Why? I was hoping. I was like, no, there's no way he's gonna do.
I knew he wasn't gonna do nothing to Unser.
Right.
I watched it the first time.
Like, Juice is unhinged, but he ain't crazy to do that. Right. He cuts him free. Unser asks why he's hiding from the club, and Juice says, old sins. Unser knows that only he and Gemma have keys to Wendy's place and figures how Juice ended up there. Juice tells Unser he's free to go, but Unser sits down instead. He asks Juice about his plan. He offers his help. When it's clear Juice has none, Tig calls Jax. When Juice has none, Tig calls Jax to report Lynn's shipment is moving. Jax meets with August. Okay, I'm reading this to what? Oh yeah, to see why he did that to the brothers. Okay. Jax and the club meet up with Indian Hills Charter and the president jury. He mentions that his club has been doing some muling for the Vegas triad and just wants to know the plan. Bobby explains they're going to dismantle Lynn's business, but for now they have to keep their machinations from August Marks, who just cautioned Jax against starting a street war with the Asians. Mm-hmm. Jax plans to gain Lynn's trust once his business is shaky. Then once he's inside, he will reveal that he's the one who ruined Lynn. He'll point around the table at Lynn's family and ask who he wants spared. And then he'll be the first person Jax kills, snatches, and everyone else he cares about. Okay, jury points out how different the vision is from the last one of getting in the way from violence. And he heard from Jax, I don't have a vision anymore. I only see what's right in front of me, Jax says. Jury loans them 2 guys for local muscle. Chips checks in with Tiggs, who reports location on a dirt road outside a farm where Lynn's trucks went. From that location, a roadside fruit stand. Jax suggests to buy some hay basils. Okay, I'm trying to figure out. Well, I guess it's going to get to that point, so we still ain't there. So anyway, Nero and Wendy, okay? We finally see them developing a relationship, which is needed to get to where they're going to be at the end of the season. And I was wondering, and again, I don't know why I'm so fucked up, or I just think Wendy a hoe or something. But once again, when Nero came to Gemma's house and she wasn't there, and Wendy was, I was like, oh God, please don't say they about to I don't know why I expect
You
Wendy.
just think Wendy want everybody.
I'm sorry, Wendy. I'm sorry, which is so funny because in real life, Drea Mateo for Christmas, she like posted the most thirst trap picture for Christmas this year, and I'm like, ooh, Drea, you know you need to stop it. But she looks cute though. She got the body. I'll give her that. She got the body. Oh, you
Shoot, if I had her body, you'd have to pay me to put clothes on.
know what I'm saying? Okay, so yeah, so Jackson and Wendy are getting to know each other as he's on his way to take care of some business. They
Nero.
get pulled over basically by Lynn. Lynn's like, yo, my boys ain't show up, whoop, whoop, whoop. And look, Nero's like, hey, I ain't know nothing about that. I'm sure Jack, whatever, they had nothing to do with that. Let me set some shit up and I can get y'all together and whatnot. And so he gets in his car, jumps off, and he does that. And then it says, 1 minute track cuts off. Jackson Chips follow through the orange grove on a rough turn. Chip loses his gun and pitches over the side of the truck. He close. Wait, where am I at? Oh, okay, that whole ordeal. Okay, so then what happens? So then this whole thing happens. They square everything away. And at the end of this, Jack says he's gonna, bring them some money or whatnot. So Jackson, Chiz, and Bobby meet up. They bring some money. But with that gun that we seen Jury see in the back of the van, they pew 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 them with that gun. And they left it to make it look like they pew pew tuned each other. Made it look like a suicide, double homicide, whatever you want to call it. And so, like, fuck. And I still really don't understand.
I don't understand it either. I'm confused.
I'm gonna read through it, and I'm gonna have an answer next week because I'm gonna read through my rep for my book too. Let's see what's really going on. And Jury comes to see his sons, and he finds both of them snatched on the floor, and the gun. He recognized the gun earlier when he saw it in the back of Sam Crow's van. So he knows. He knows that it was Jax. He knows that it was the mother charter. He knows that it was the charming charter. Like there is no denying. And that's
Yeah,
messed up.
that's just retarded. I don't know why they did that.
That was messy. But you see, Jax is at that point where he ain't thinking, which
Nope.
is why I feel Chibs, you should have not let this happen. But then again, you still just the vice president, so you got to follow the president's orders. You know what I'm saying? Just like he wanted to snatch Juice, but he couldn't. He had to follow the president's orders. Jack didn't
Mm.
want him to. So there was that. So it's just like you just gotta pick your battles of some sort and get your kicks the best way you can. That's why he just whooped his ass instead. But geez, I just felt that there could have been another way. But like Jack said, all he sees is what's in front of him. And right there at that moment, that was what he saw. He's
Mm-hmm.
not in a place where he has time to think of different scenarios. He's at the point where he's gonna take the first thing he comes up with and is like, oh well, if it do this and do this, whatever. He's at a I don't give a fuck stage.
Yeah, he is definitely not thinking nothing through.
No. And then his mama ain't helping, and you're the problem. It's just too much. And he can't even grieve properly because he needs the revenge. So he's not even grieving yet, really. He's too set on revenge.
Right.
That's all he can do. But that pretty much lays the groundwork for the rest of this crazy, crazy season that is to happen. And another thing I remember watching in real time was my heart was in my chest every single episode. It's like I felt like I didn't breathe from 10 o'clock to 11:30 or however long the episodes were. You know, the episodes are a lot longer
Right.
as we get toward the end of the show. And so it's like, damn, like I feel like I couldn't breathe this whole time. I was smoking 2 blunts an episode. It was
Damn.
Yes, it was hard. I'd start because I'd roll one and then I'd light it when the theme song came on. And then when I got like 45 minutes in, I roll up and smoke the rest of the half of the. It was so tense. It
Yeah,
was
it
so tense.
was.
It was so tense. So I needed it. I needed to calm my nerves. It was something serious. But yes, so please make sure y'all come back for the rest of this season. We are we'll probably be done toward the end of March. Yep, toward the end of March we'll be done. So wow. Oh my goodness. What a ride it has been. But
What?
I'm
Yes.
loving it. Can't believe we are this far already. If we would have did 2 episodes from season 1 to season 4, we would have been done.
Been done.
We should
But
have did.
it's okay because then we got to hang out with our peoples longer.
Yep, we gained a whole new family through this. You know, and that's a beautiful thing. We're gonna have to have like a really big party for the finale, like for real, for real. Whoop it all the way up. So, on that note, that is all we got for season 7, episode 1 and 2, Black Widower and Turn and Toil. So, we will be back tomorrow night for Baddies East on Dina's channel. My goodness, I'm about to watch that right now because there's now a petition. There's petitions to get people off the show now happening.
Oh Lord. I thought you was about to say there's a petition to get rid of zoos. I was about to say, girl, let me sign up $5.
Girl, there needs to be. Girl, how about we start that petition? Can we do that? How about that?
Cancel zoos.
Cancel zoos. Something. My goodness. Y'all need to come with something better for real. But yeah, so we will be back to talk about that craziness tomorrow and all of that jazz. And we will be back Sunday with part 2 of Love and Marriage Huntsville. And of course, we will see y'all next week, Monday, with season 7, episodes 3 and 4. And in between there, I'm sure you'll see us for a variety show / word on the street or whatever the hell else is coming. Do you have any shows that are starting this week?
I think I want to do that feud that's gonna come on FX this month.
What is it?
It's called Feud. It's about these high class society Caucasian ladies, and somebody is writing a book about their lives, and they trying to make that person disappear or fall from the grace of society and discredit them, so nobody will listen to what they have to say. So it's actually quite interesting.
Oh, it sounds.
And it's got Demi Moore in it, and yeah.
Oh, well, I'll definitely be in the chat for that if you do that.
Yeah, it's kind of like a gaslit type of deal.
Oh, I love it. I love that movie. That's the only movie I watch in black and white. I'll watch in black and white. Gaslit. Only movie. I won't watch no other movie in black and white.
So, period. Yeah.
All right. Well, that sounds like a plus. Yes, yeah, so I am waiting for Vanderpump Rules to come back. Well, period. And yeah, and of course we both doing P Valley. I can't wait. There's so many things going on. So many things going on.
Yes. It's a lot now that this little writer's strike and everything is over. Then yeah, they got a lot going on now with all the shows and stuff. So I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm also waiting for the White Lotus to come back. I can't wait to do that. Yes. Have you ever watched White Lotus before?
Mm-mm.
Okay, that's 2 seasons in. They have like different cast members each year, but it's still like the same thing, and a couple of people come back from the same season.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good. It's very popular. I forget the guy who did it is also from something. I don't know, but it's really good. So yeah, so y'all just stay tuned because it's New Year, so we got new shit coming. And if y'all is not privy, 21 Questions with Confessions is coming soon next month. So watch out for that, where I will be talking one-on-one with another blogger slash content creator and asking them questions about their lives and their what they're doing and how they came into it and their experience and asking their take on the latest hot topics and all of that jazz. It's gonna be a good one-on-one conversation thing, you know what I'm saying? Sure I'm saying. But on that note, make sure you are following us on Instagram, on YouTube, on Twitter. We are there. We are on Facebook. We are everywhere except Snapchat. I
Right.
believe everywhere except Snapchat. You can't make me. I don't understand that shit. Okay, I feel too old to be on Snapchat. I feel like sneaky shit. I feel like sneaky people be doing shit on Snapchat. I don't trust motherfuckers who want to talk to me on Snapchat or WhatsApp. If you tell me let's talk on WhatsApp, I'm leaving you on read. I swear. It's not happening. But also, you know that this is the Kamisha Reviews crew. Our mentor is Kamisha Reviews. And if you think that you can do this or want to do this or want to be a part of this, please get in touch with Mentor Kamisha Reviews. She will get you all the way together for a very low price. You get what you pay for and more. Okay? So, on that note, y'all all have a lovely, lovely evening. Thanks for watching. And of course, you know, we is out this nasty thing.